Hello, hello, hello. 9 skincare ingredients that are trending in 2021. On this channel, we talk a lot about ingredients. We talk a lot about what is happening in the skincare world. And you would not believe it that most of the ingredients that we shared on this channel are some that are trending in 2021. Why do we talk so much about skincare and what is going on? Because in spite of the fact that we are a natural skincare channel, we also like to make sure that you are getting the best of the best of the best of the best. So it was no surprise to me when I looked on the list of trending skincare products that most of ours that we talk about on a regular made the list. Welcome to Sunday Chit Chat with Khichibeauty. You would think that this is Let's Talk Skincare, but it's Sunday, and we also want you to know what is happening, that you are getting the best. So welcome. Now, welcome our moderator, Lucy, to the channel. How are you doing, Lucy? I sent you an email, not an email, a text message earlier. Not sure if you got it, but I was so busy I didn't get a chance to come back and check. Welcome to our faithful members. We have Jill. Jill was on pretty early. Jason was on pretty early also. We have Shanley. We also have, who else is here? Magdalene as always, and Karen as always. I guess Jill made it before Karen today. And then we have our faithful subscribers like Keisha, Kari, Makeup for Helper. Who else is here? Let's see who else is here on the chat. Now, as you all know, it is Sunday. And the honest truth is, hi, Sharon Henry. How are you? Welcome, welcome. I'm telling you, maybe I am the only one that is inside today in Brooklyn. Maybe I am the only one that is inside. It's about 56 to 58 degrees and everyone is outside. The sun is shining. It's very bright. We have not had a day like this for a long time. So it's almost like summertime, and it's springtime in case you don't know. You got to put away all those winter stuff, and it's kind of nice. I kind of like springtime. It actually gives me a boost of energy. I like the sun. I like the flowers. I can't wait for my tulips to pop up in my walkway. I just like that. It just like is peaceful and it's calming, and also I do have a little bit of a nippiness to it that I so like. But in the mornings when you wake up and the sun is shining and the plants are alive and shaking, it is amazing. One of my favorite season to be truthful. Now we are talking about 9 ingredients that made the trending skincare list for 2021. And if you're watching and you have an idea what these 9 are, go ahead and comment. The very first one we're going to talk about is squalane. And we use squalane, and the pronunciation for this is a little tricky, okay? So be mindful of this. Now, I am going to say squalane, and some people might be like, oh, it's not squalane, it's squalene, but you're also correct. You have squalane if it's pronounced like that. I'm going to pronounce it like that because of the A. And you also have squalene, which is pronounced like that because of the E. The fact that there's a difference in the A and the E, this makes 2 different oils that we're talking about. We're going to get into it, but on this channel we actually made skincare remedies using the squalane oil, okay? And it is very, 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 very popular. If you are here for the trending skincare ingredients, get your pen and paper ready because we're going to share some that you might not even know. We're not only going to tell you what is it, but we're going to break it down for you. And if you have any question about it, go ahead and ask because we're here to take the question also. So talking about squalene oil. Squalene oil is now one of the the most popular oil in the skincare world for 2021. And why is this so? It is a oil that is very hydrating. It moisturizes the skin. It's good for anti-aging purposes. It helps to fight skin situation like spots and blemishes. It is good for firming the skin. It helps to boost the collagen production in the skin, and also it is good for oily skin. Now remember, I just talked about the squalane and the squalene. Now squalene is actually produced by the body. It is similar to, as a matter of fact, it helps to make up the sebum in the skin. Okay, so your body produces the squalene, Lene, that is it. And how does this happen? What happened is squalene help the skin to stay hydrated, okay? And when you hit age 30 or so, the squalene production, just like the collagen production in your body, tend to slow down tremendously, okay? Tremendously. And when this happens, it causes your skin to be dry, it causes your skin to look wrinkles, and it also gives your skin that dull appearance. Now, what the skincare world does is to try to find a way to produce and to make this squalene oil. So what they came up with is squalane, Lane. So that is the difference. The body produces squalene, Squalene, and manufacturers made squalane, Squalane. So please note the difference. Now, squalane is used topically on the skin to replace squalene, which you get. Now, squalene really make up sebum. And if you know the sebaceous glands, sebum is made up of triglyceride, it's made up of wax, and it's made up of squalene, which call sebum. Okay, and what is sebum? Sebum is the oil that your skin produces. Now, where do they get this squalane from? Listen carefully, and you're gonna know. Normally on my channel, when I'm using squalane oil, I normally be like, it is made from grape. And that is true. This is a vegetable. Squalane is actually now made from grapeseed, and it's also made from rice bran. But before all of that, when you find squalane out there on the market, which they don't really use much anymore because of the way it is made, it is actually from the deep water shark liver, okay? Deep water shark liver. And because of that, you know, the skincare world, and when it comes on to you know, passing certain regulation, it wasn't doing well. So let's say, for instance, in America, you probably will not find the squalene oil that is made from shark liver. What you're gonna find is a vegetable one, which is made from olive oil and rice bran. So please note, you know, way before the beginning, they make the squalane, and it has been around forever. It's now get popular since they're making it from olive oil and rice bran, okay? So the squalene that I personally use on this channel is made from rice bran or olive oil, and the squalene that you're going to find in your skincare product, especially if you're in America, then it is made from olive oil and rice bran. No longer are they using the one that is made from shark liver in your skincare product. Now, squalene, remember I said that it is basically replicating sebum, which help your skin to be hydrated. So when you use the squalane on your face, it is hydrating the skin. It is helping your skin to be soft, supple, and if you have oily skin and you use the squalane on your face, it is also allowing your skin to think that it have enough sebum, so it produces less, which makes it an amazing oil for oily skin. If you have any question at all, or if you didn't understand what I just said about the squalane, Lane oil, go ahead. I'm taking some comments right now. Comment. And if you're joining, welcome to Sunday Chit Chat. We're talking about 9 trending skincare ingredients or products, whatever it is you want to call it. Ingredients when you mix it into something, product when you bottle it by itself. So if you're buying a squalene oil, it's a product, but if you are buying a moisturizer that contains squalene oil, it is an ingredient. So we're talking about ingredient, and we're also talking about products. Go ahead and ask any question you have. If you have used the squalene oil before, comment. And if you have been using it and you are liking it, or you're not liking it, and you're on the chat right now, comment. Rosie, I've been using the squalene on my skin. It seems to be less dry, yes, especially my forehead. Our other one that you recommend on your storefront, using over 1 month now. So someone is using. Now, Sherry, which squalane you use? And the honest truth is, I am not here to endorse any brand per se, because it comes in a wide variety of brands. And if you're talking about if I use the vegetable or I use the shark liver one, it's definitely the vegetable one. In the description, I have some link, however, with some that you could try, okay? But it comes in a wide variety of brand. You just choose one that is suitable for your pocket. Make sure to look for organic or first press, cold press. Those are the words that is most likely gonna be the better oil to use. Locket, interested information. Thank you. Dianis, thanks for all those tips. Always love to learn from you. Thank you so much. Tina, please spell the oil name. Thanks and how much. Okay, so it's SQUALANE. When it comes down to pricing, there's a wide variety of price. You can find squalane oil for 30 US up down to 987 US. So just as I said, when you're looking for your squalene oil, make sure to look for first press, cold press, and it doesn't matter what the brand is. Okay. All right. So more question and squalene. Taryn, I have the oil, not sure which one I have, but it is from the Ordinary, and that's the Ordinary skincare brand. Most likely, it's going to be made from, as I said, you're not going to find the shark liver one much anywhere, so most likely, it's going to be made from the olive, or from the rice brand. Shakila, good evening. Can I ask you if you are married? I just love your show. And I'm going to answer that question at the end of the show. And why do you want to know? Curious. All right, so Cassandra, how to get rid of enlarged pores on the nose. And I'm going to answer you that really quick. In spite of the fact that we're talking about skincare ingredients and product, I'm still going to answer your skincare question. So in between, go ahead and ask your question. If you have large pores on the nose, it also means that your skin is oily and it is producing excess sebum. Now, squalene oil is a good oil to trick your skin to produce less sebum. Now, the first thing you need to do is to exfoliate. Why are you exfoliating? Because what causes your pores to be open and be enlarged is the grease and dirt and the dead skin cells. That is from the environment. That is from the shedding of your skin and the sebum, the oil that is your skin is producing. When the pores are loaded up, they tend to expand. What you need to do is to clean those pores out so they could shrink. So you use a good exfoliator, and I always suggest that you steam your skin first. Exfoliate, and a simple one is just some brown sugar, a little bit of grapefruit juice or orange juice or lemon juice. Exfoliate that nose, and we're using liquid water based, because you tend to have oil already, and once you clean that out, then you can also use a good skin tightening mask such as some clay mask. Fuller's Earth is good, or some oatmeal is amazing because it's going to get rid of the excess grease from the skin. Massage that nose on the regular. Do this for 6 weeks and come back and share take a before and after picture, and then come back and share your finding. If you're just joining, what did you miss? You missed the whole series of us talking about a squalene oil. Now, squalene oil, as I said, this is just a recap of what you missed. It's not a squalene. You have squalane and you have squalene. Squalene the body produces, and squalane is basically man-made, made from olive and rice bran, or the old one is made from shark liver. So we are gonna move on. Let me take some happy belated birthday thank you. And in case you don't know, I had a birthday a few days ago, and how do I feel? Do I feel a little older? No. The funny thing, and let me just interject this for my diehard subscribers. I know I have received a ton of emails, okay? I have received a ton of emails wishing me happy birthday. And don't think I'm selfish because you didn't get a reply. I'm just replying here. Thank you so much for all of you who send birthday wishes, and for some of you who also send over a few gifts and stuff like that. I do appreciate it. How old I am still as young as, last year. How do I feel? Energetic. Honestly, energetic, motivated, full of life. I feel like I want to just live life right now, and that is the honest truth. I used to be scared of getting to this age, to be honest. Two things. Used to be scared of getting older, but at the same time, I want to reach at least this age in life. Okay, so it's a mixed emotion, and one day I'm gonna have a private conversation with some of my members, or all the members, just explaining to you the ups and downs and the roller coaster, why I find birthdays and all of this to be different maybe from most of you. But I'm grateful to be here, very, very grateful. And if I stress and talk about why I'm so grateful, then I'm going to get emotional, and you're not going to hear the other 8 of the trending ingredient. So as I said, it's a different show, so we'll talk about that. But thank you all for the birthday wishes. I'm grateful, happy to be here, very, very thankful, very, very thankful for life, health, strength, and we have to add this to it, health and wealth. Okay, all right, so we are going to move on to our second trending ingredient for skincare 2021, and this also is another very, very, very popular one on our channel, and it is the aloe vera gel. The aloe vera gel has been around for centuries, and it seems like it is not going anywhere. It's also made the top 21 ingredient in the skincare industry for 2021. Why is that? It's work. It really works on the skin. Whether you're using the fresh aloe vera gel or you're using the store-bought aloe vera gel, it is amazing for most skin type. It is rich in vitamin A, vitamin C, and vitamin E. It also contains some B vitamins, antibacterial, anti-inflammatory properties. It is good for the hair, and it's good for the nails, and it's good for your body on a whole. How can you go wrong using the aloe vera gel? Aloe vera gel is good for eczema, psoriasis. It's also great for acne-prone skin. It's good for sunburn. It's good for frostbite. And some of you might not know this. We talk so much about sunburn that sometimes we forget some people live in cold places where they do get frostbite. And just like how the aloe vera gel helps with sunburn, it also helps with frostbite. Amazing, whether fresh or store-bought. When you're going for your store-bought aloe vera gel, just make sure that it is at least 95 to 100% pure aloe vera gel. Okay, you can't go wrong with that, and it's something most of you should have in your skincare, collection. We use this on this channel every day, almost. Like, we always use. As a matter of fact, the video I post this morning do contain fresh aloe vera gel because it works and it's not going anywhere. Most of your skincare products that you're going to buy, if you go all the way down in the ingredient list, you're going to notice that they do have a bit of an aloe vera gel. Widely used in whether it is low end or high end skincare product, you're going to find the aloe vera gel, and it's going to be around for a long time. Okay, they do have aloe vera oil, but what I know recently discovered, because at first when they came out with the aloe vera oil, I was thinking that the aloe vera oil is actually made from the peel of the aloe vera leaf. I was just trying to figure out how they get the aloe vera oil, only to find out that the aloe vera oil, and I think they will get this eventually. So if you see the aloe vera oil out there, the honest truth is it is actually mixed. It's almost like it is infused. What they did, they used I think sweet almond oil. Don't, if I'm wrong, correct me. And another oil, let's say some olive oil, and they soak that aloe vera in that oil. So almost like an infusion to get the aloe vera oil. So honestly, it's not 100% pure aloe vera oil like I had thought. Good thing I did my research. Other than that, I would come on here and tell you like, oh, it is so good, the aloe vera oil, but it is infused. The one I have, I like it. It's very light, and I realize that is because of the base oil. Do I give into the infusion of the aloe vera to make aloe vera oil? I don't know yet, but I'm going to do more research and bring my finding to you. So, second ingredient that is trending in the skincare world for 2021 is aloe vera gel. If you have a question, go ahead and ask right now. Not London Nurse, I just can't get my hands on the squalane, kiwi, and the cucumber oil. If you go on Amazon, and I normally list it in my description box where you can get it, the kiwi oil, all of those you can find on Amazon, a wide variety. You just have to browse around, read the label, and make sure you get, first press, cold press, organic, and so on and so forth. Karen, I just cut my fresh aloe vera gel plant last night to make a facial cleanse and oil pre-wash for my hair. I'm so jealous of that. Drill the one and only. What's good to make your skin tight, feeling, and to get rid of expressive line, forehead lines, and between the eyes face expression. The first thing I want to tell you is to stop stressing. I know you probably will be laughing, but when you stress, you get that deep frown line, and you're not doing your face any justice, nor your forehead. You're making, and smile more, smile more, because when you're sad and you have your face just down, you're going to get all of that. But anyway, you already have it, or you're trying to get rid of it, you are at the right place, because that's what we preach on this channel. What is happening to your skin is that your skin is losing the collagen production. And when your skin loses the collagen production, you started to see the more frown lines, deeper wrinkles on the forehead and so on, sagging jawline. Also, your environment have a lot to do with that, and your food intake, to be honest. You're not working out, you're not drinking enough water. All of that is contribution to aging you. How can you get rid of that? The first thing you need to do is to boost the collagen production in the skin. How do you boost the collagen production? You use ingredients such as vitamin A. Vitamin A will have to boost collagen production and firm the skin up. I also suggest that you massage your skin on a regular. But before that, try to follow a skincare routine. We have a lot of explaining, explaining and ideas and tips on this channel. Just go and watch our 25-day skincare challenge videos and get yourself into getting a skincare routine. Also search for that video in that list of 25 videos where we talk about boosting collagen, reducing wrinkles and fine lines on the skin. We're going to start the challenge again, so come back and watch so you can have your skin looking amazing in 25 days or so. Works like a charm for a lot of us on, just check back and follow suit. All right, if you're just joining, we're talking about trending ingredients in the skincare world today. Trending ingredients in 2021, the top ingredient that are used in skincare products. The top that ones that most people are trying to get their hands on. What did you miss? You missed squalane and you miss aloe vera gel. And I'm sure you're going to be like, hey, you talk about aloe vera gel all the time. Yeah, because go ahead, do your research. It is one of the top ingredients in skincare world today, 2021. Any other question? Taryn, okay, you're answering Lana, and I like that. Inez, hello, beautiful lady. I have a question. What kind of rose water do I buy? And I tend to get that a lot, okay? I tend to get that question a lot. I suggest when you search for your rose water, if you can find one, regardless of what brand, that is made with distilled water, that is the one you get, okay? If it is made with distilled water, it's a very good one for you. And you know, do a little research on why distill. Curry, I have a nice aloe vera plant. It's getting more bigger every day. After shaving, I rub on some aloe vera gel and no irritation. And that's another thing that I didn't remember to mention, that it really don't irritate your skin. If you use the aloe vera gel and you have any form of irritation going on, it's because you didn't peel the gel off properly. The skin part, which have that green, green in what do you call that, oil that drip from that, then that part could cause itching and stuff like that. But once you shave it off and get that gel like out, it is good for the skin. Now if you're watching and you didn't give us a thumbs up, go ahead and give the video a thumbs up. That's how you support our channel. Show some love by thumbsing the video up, and also comment. Take part, ask question, so that the system will see that you're having a good time on the channel. Now when it comes on, and I did mention that all the vitamins that you're going to find in the aloe vera gel, we have 6 more to go, seven more to go, so we are moving on. Now we're going to talk about a very, very unique and a very, very popular ingredient in the skincare world. Now I have a little story about this one. I used to use a product that is rich in this particular ingredient. Now I've used this product on my skin for a few years well. However, nowadays it is like one of the trending ingredient out there. Seems a little controversial, however, but let's talk about this. The next ingredient is mushroom. Yes, and some of you might not be aware that they do use mushroom in skincare products. Now, I've been aware of this for a very, very long time, but I didn't know that it would make the trending list. So the mushroom making the trending list is really something. The product I used to use, and I'm not here to endorse any skincare product because this is not a sponsored video, but the product I used to use was very, very good. Now, how does this mushroom work on the skin? Mushroom enzyme is what they extract from the mushroom. I also, in my research, learned that different kinds of mushroom, because you have a wide variety. This is one plant. I'm going to call it plant, even though it's, anyway, we're not going to go into it. Let's just call it plant, because if I try to go deeper, then I got to go into all of the scientific name, bacteria, blah, 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 which we're not going to go into. So let's just call the mushroom a plant. If you're watching and you're new to my channel and you hear me calling the mushroom a plant, please note that I know better, but we're just calling it a plant today, okay? Because I know sometimes new people come on and they watch and they be like, this girl don't know what she's saying. She calling mushroom a plant, okay? But anyway, guys, you know that I know it's not a plant, and I don't want to get in the full detail of how it is made and how it is feed off or whatever. All right, so the mushroom enzyme. Why are they using the mushroom on the skin? And I said I was going to take some notes for you for the mushroom, but the honest truth is, I realized that I didn't even take the notes. That's how bad I am when it comes on to taking notes. Anyway, it is, and this is what I already know that I'm going to share. It is rich in antioxidants. It is good for reducing lines on the skin, and not only reducing lines on the skin, but preventing fine lines and wrinkles on the skin. The mushroom is also good for dry skin, believe it or not. It is this ingredients that have to boost collagen, but here it comes. If you have acne prone skin, this help a lot because it have antibacterial and anti-inflammatory properties. It is also good for eczema, psoriasis, any form of a dry, itchy skin. This is good, and you can research it when you are done. Very, very popular nowadays in the skincare world because of these very reasons. Antibacterial, anti-inflammatory, good for dry skin, good for psoriasis, good for eczema, itchy, flaky, dull, wrinkled skin, anti-aging, good for mature skin. Amazing, amazing for over 40 skin, meaning that it will help your skin to look younger, fresher, softer, and supple. And yes, I have used mushroom products on my skin before. A very, very popular line do make the mushroom stuff like forever, and that's a line that I used to use. You can just go research it for yourself. If you're watching, you know anything about mushroom in skincare, go ahead and comment. Also, if you have a good anti-aging cream or serum, just turn it over and search the ingredients. You might notice that it have a bit of a mushroom enzyme in it. The only downside to this amazing finding where the mushroom is concerned is the price. The products are extremely expensive. I was even trying to find a link for you guys today. When I share link on my channel underneath my videos, I normally, the honest truth is, I don't share expensive stuff. Okay, I always try to find the very best with a very low pricing. It was very, very difficult to find something that contained the mushroom for you to share with you. I actually think I found one for something like $19. That's the best I could do. But everything that you learn on this channel, when it comes on to ingredients, don't take my word for it. Research it when the show is over, and that is how you actually learn. Sometimes I'm on the channel, I'm sharing stuff, and someone would come on and say, "Did you hear about this here?" When I'm done, I go and I research it for myself, and that's how I learn. However, when it comes on to the mushroom, I know about the mushroom forever. And if you're new to my channel, you're gonna be like, "How you know about it? And you only do natural?" Because I used to be a product junkie. Okay, I used to try to use the best of the best for my skin until I find that I could actually do something else and it still look good. So if you're just joining, 9 trending ingredients or skincare products for 2021. We just talk about the squalane, and yes, you missed something because we went all in full detail about squalane. We talk about aloe vera gel, which most of you already know about, and now we're talking about mushroom. If you're watching and you've tried the mushroom before on your skin, comment. If you're watching and you're totally shocked that we're using mushroom in skincare products, comment. Also, another thing I noticed, as I said, different mushroom for different skin situation. Okay, so search that for yourself. You do have a Calgary, which is one of the most popular mushroom that they use in the skincare world, which is good for anti-aging benefits. But you have others for dry skin, you have others for acne, and so on and so forth. Okay, so the mushroom start with its oil light cream, and someone have that, which is drill the one have the mushroom cream. Terrence, yes, avocado also. All right, someone is talking. Margaret, a good thing for your skin is coconut oil, and coconut oil is amazing for dry skin. If you have a comment, go ahead and comment. And happy cake day. Yes, I would eat a piece of cake. Anyway, we'll talk about cake later on. And Penny, AKPEN, happy birthday, lovely. Thank you for that. Rose Edwin, I have an aloe plant. Now, I noticed that when I talk about these ingredients, some of you might not, want to comment. But you need to comment because I am going to come up with a mushroom mushroom something DIY for you guys, okay? I don't want you all to feel left out. And so far, everything on the list we use on this channel. So I am going to figure out how to make something, whether it's going to be a mushroom mask or a mushroom serum or a mushroom, you know, exfoliator. But I'm going to come up with something for you very, very soon, because when the show is over, you're going to read on it and you're going to come back and you're going to be asking, you know, more about mushroom. 3pH gaming, which is Rita mushroom, that is new to me. I know it may be new to a lot of you, but it has been around for a while, because it has been around before I even start my channel, and I used to use it way over 5 years ago. I used to use the mushroom serum. It's a full line of products that they use the mushroom in. Very, very popular, and from a very popular brand also. And now I notice that several other brands are now using the mushroom in their skincare products. Okay, so we are moving on. If you're just joining, Georgia, welcome. Welcome. If you are enjoying the show, give the video a thumbs up, and just don't watch alone. Just ask question. Hi, Juliana. How are you? Thank you for joining. Just ask question. Be a part of it. Learn something, because, you know, don't come on here and just watch and not walk away with something. Another trending skincare ingredient is one that most of you are familiar with, and it's not going anywhere at all. And this is vitamin C. Vitamin C make the list of top ingredients for 2021. Why is it so? It is so because most of us have spots and blemishes on the skin. It doesn't matter what your age, you have some form of hyperpigmentation. When we talk about spots, blemishes, scars, and all of that, it all fall under the pigmentation umbrella, okay? So pigmentation is dark spot, acne scar, what kind of a blemishes, little mark in there, scrape in there, all of that is hyperpigmentation. All right, so when it comes down to vitamin C, it is the one vitamin that take care of that. It helps to get rid of dull skin. It also helps to boost collagen, but it is also good for all of the pigmentation, clear dark neck, and leave the skin bright and glowing. Vitamin C, however, when exposed to sunlight, could be more damaging than good. So you got to be mindful about vitamin C. A little controversial, because I personally think that you should use the vitamin C at night. However, some people might tell you use it in the daytime, but be mindful of the sun. Okay, so to each his own, but the benefits is amazing, and it's not going anywhere. Vitamin C, mostly you get that from plants and vegetable. Okay, most plants like aloe vera gel, grapeseed oil or grapes, and, you know, green leaf vegetables, citrus fruit, the kiwi, which have more vitamin C than orange. You're going to find vitamin C in these natural ingredients. And how do they make vitamin C? They actually extract the enzyme for any of these plants. For instance, like the kiwi oil, high in vitamin C, because they extract that oil and you get that vitamin C for lemon and oranges. The reason why on this channel I use mostly peel, orange and lemon peel, because that is where you get the oil from, and in that oil you are going to find the vitamin C. When you squeeze a lemon, the juice is good, it do have vitamin C, but the peel contain more vitamin C than the juice itself. And, you know, just dry it, blend it, and use it in your skincare products. You get a strong amount of vitamin C. Vitamin C you're also going to find in like your berries. You're going to find like in your watermelon or your cantaloupe or your honeydew, all of that family rich in vitamin C. Good to use on the skin topically. It boosts collagen and keep the skin clear. Okay, and they do have some man-made vitamin C also, but because it's delicate, what is happening in the skincare world these days is that they are now focusing on vitamin C powder more than the liquid. When you have the liquid, you got to use stuff really, really quick. go bad really, really fast. You need to keep it in a dark area in your, your cupboard or something, which most people don't do because it's a skincare product. You just leave it where you have the rest of skincare, and when you use it, it's have no use to the skin. So they're now making vitamin C in powdered form, and that is when you get it, you can have it much longer. When you're ready to use it, you activate it by adding the liquid to it. That's the best one you can find. I totally forget to put a link. I personally now is using the powdered vitamin C. Works like a charm. And someone was asking, can you use the vitamin C tablet for your vitamin C? Yes, you can just crush that, really crush it, let it melt real nicely, and use it on your skin. Okay? All right. Any question about vitamin C? Go ahead and ask. Is vitamin E oil okay to use on your face? Very, very good question. Yes, you can. However, vitamin E comes in different grades, okay? Now, when it comes on to about 5,000 IU of vitamin E, that you can use directly on the skin. It's very, very light. It's not thick at all. And that is one that they use in a lot of skincare products. However, when you start to reach up into the 10,000, 20,000, 30,000, 40,000, the higher you go is the thicker the vitamin E is. When you get a capsule, most time it's going to be somewhere between 20,000 to 30,000 IU. That is the very, very thick one. I do not suggest that you use that directly on the skin. Get a carrier oil like some coconut oil, olive oil, or even some sweet almond oil. A tablespoon of any other carrier oil to about 5 to 6 drops of the vitamin E oil. Blend that out and use it on the skin. However, if it is below 5,000 IU, then that is what you can use directly on the skin. Very, very, very good question. Marsha, hello, I like to try mushroom. Your skin is beautiful. And I put a link below with a mushroom. I think it's a mushroom serum. That's the best I could do when it comes on to pricing, because the price is really, really crazy. And we have Oniye, Oniyye. Mushroom is new to me. I know it's new, but I like to bring new things to you all, because when you come on here, you need to always walk away with something. We always have to share, and I normally stress it that on this channel, in spite of the fact that it's natural remedies that we do make, you have a host of information. When you go out there in the skincare world, whether your pocket is small or your pocket is high, you will actually know everything that is out there. And you come, you try your own little thing at home, but you will walk away with the information that the higher end are also enjoying. Georgie, happy Sunday to you. And I'm going to address that right after the show is finished. Some of you, I get a host an email about why the shop didn't open on the 19th. The honest truth is because of COVID, our product didn't arrive on time. And I could have posted a picture, but I want to make sure I have all the products first. You might not know that when it comes on to, shipping and all of that, especially a large batch of products, then it has to go through a whole set of steaming. It's crazy what is going on now. Hopefully life will get back to normal soon. So we're pushing back, and we're pushing back for at least the 19th of next month. Hoping that we'll get everything cleared to get the go ahead. So that is the reason, which I had I kind of think that it was gonna happen because of shipping and all of that. But it happened, and what can I do? But it is definitely basically ready to go. Okay. All right. Ines, do you use the mushroom every night? I have not been using the mushroom on my skin for a while. I have not been using the mushroom on my skin for a while. Reason why I'm using my homemade product. I used to use the mushroom on my skin when I used to buy all those expensive products. However, I still decide to share the mushroom with you because it did make the trending ingredient list for 2021. Okay? Please, and I'm keeping it real with you. It made the trending list for 2021. And the fact that I used it before and used to love it, I decide to share it with you. Okay. All right. So I'm going to bring you more on the mushroom, and I'm going to figure out how I could get, you all to make something for yourself. All right. So any more question, and then we're moving on. If you're just joining, we are talking about trending ingredients in the skincare world. Some of them were very popular on our channel, and a few of them you might just, be learning about, like the mushroom. We just talk about vitamin C, which is everywhere, not going anywhere, will always be here. However, they're trying to improve on it, which I just mentioned, that they're now more focusing on vitamin C powder so it can have a longer shelf life. Okay, so we are going to move on. And guess what? This is something some of you might not even believe. Mercy AKO, good evening, welcome. Here is an ingredient that actually is trending in the skincare world for 2021. Who want to take a guess what this ingredient is that we use on this channel all the time? It's an oil. All the time we use this channel. I recommend this ingredient. I recommend this ingredient on this channel all the time. When I did the research and I found it on the top product for 2021, I was like, oh my goodness, you guys don't understand how much of a good information you're getting on this channel. Anyone want to take a guess? Which oil that I use a lot on this channel is one of the trending top, meaning if it's trending, it means most people are buying this oil or using this oil regardless of their pocket, whether it's high end or low end or in the middle. One oil that is really trending. And here come Charlene. It's grapeseed oil. Grapeseed oil made the list. Can you believe it? Now, if you are a regular watcher on my channel, you know it's one of my favorite oils to share. It's good for oily skin, dry skin, sensitive skin, very rich in vitamin E. Grapeseed oil, I actually feel, honestly, without patting myself on the shoulder, that I introduced this oil to YouTube. I mean, it has been around, but when it comes on to really getting into full detail about this oil, this channel, I eat, sleep, and preach grapeseed oil, and it is for a reason. And now you understand that when you come on my channel and I'm saying you're getting the best of the best of the best ingredient to use, it is a no joke. Grapeseed oil is a very light oil. It also have to penetrate in the skin, reduce wrinkles and fine lines. It's an amazing carrier oil, meaning that you can add all of your special oils to it to create an anti-aging oil, a dry skin oil. It is just good right across the board. And we don't have to explain how it is made. It is made from the seed of the grapes. Okay, so you have the flesh of the grape and you have the seed of the grape. The oil is made from the seed of the grape. Okay, now when you search for grapeseed oil, as usual, it is good to look for first press and even cold press. This is one oil that you can use the cold press. Really good. And if you want to know how to use this grapeseed oil, just research or go on my channel and look for some of the videos. There's like a ton of videos that I use the grapeseed oil on this channel, because it works and it is amazing for the skin overall. Now, don't go away. We have another ingredient coming up that some of you might not be aware of, and you so need to know about this ingredient. Okay, I try to take some notes as usual, but a regular watcher, I'm not good with the notes. I just go off what I know. But all right, let's see some question, and then we're going to talk about the very popular ingredient in the skincare world today. Okay, so continue watching, and while you're watching, give the video a thumbs up. I know when I chose this topic, it might be a struggle. Some people really just want to get to the point. But if you're really into skincare, this is for you. If you're really into skincare, you need to know these things. Don't just go on and someone like, use this on your face. You use it on your face. Use that. Know why you're using it. Know what is in it. Also, there's so much research going on in the skincare world, and people are getting nice, good products to use on the skin. Why should you be left out? Okay. And also now you're also noticing that some of the simple ingredients that we're sharing on this channel is what they are using to make their high-end products out there. And I always try to tell you guys that when I come on here, I'm giving you the best of the best of the best of the best. And it is the truth, because guess what? I use my personal, DIY stuff on my skin. I'm used to the best of the best, and I'm giving myself the best of the best, and I'm sharing the best of the best with you. Sure, a lot of you learn a lot on this channel. You're getting the best of the best. If you have a question, go ahead and ask right now before we go to the next ingredient. All right, please, what do you think about retinol cream? And we're going to get right there. And I could see you missed a lot of show, Shirley. Once you ask this question, I know you're on sometime, but once you ask this question, you've been missing out. You need to come and watch our show, okay? And we're going to be having some daily show, which we're going to, we're going to come on around about between 11 and 12 in the daytime, weekdays that is. Some of these shows you got to come and watch. But we'll announce it and you'll see the notification and goes out. Let's talk skincare with Khichibeauty mostly, so stay tuned. Sera, S-E-R-A, can you use vitamin C powder on the face? Yes. Now, how you make the vitamin C powder when you get it at home? If you have distilled water, it's good to use that. If you have no distilled water, make sure you boil your water, let it cool. And that is what you're going to use to make your vitamin C powder at home. Okay, now you can take the measurement is there. I think I share a video showing you how to make it, how to mix the vitamin C powder. I don't know if Lucy could find that video, but if not, I'm going to put it below when I'm done with this. How to make the vitamin C powder. You use distilled water, you blend it out in that water, and you can add some aloe vera gel to that, which will turn it into a kind of a vitamin C serum. You can even choose to add a little bit of oil, blend it up, and that is it. But you definitely have to mix it out first before you add anything to it, okay? All right, very, very good question. And Charlene, here in London time, which is about 6 hours or so from now. All right, so let's move on to the next ingredient. Where does the time go? Here is a very popular ingredient. And I know some of you don't like the scientific name, but you're here for it today. It is called polyhydroxy acid. Polyhydroxy acid is actually a new acid which is similar to alpha hydroxy acid. Most of you are familiar with alpha hydroxy acid, but this polyhydroxy acid is taking the skincare world by storm. The reason for that, alpha hydroxy acid is not good for some skin type. Like if you have sensitive skin, it might irritate your skin. But when it comes on to the polyhydroxy acid, it is good right across the board. Pretty new in the skincare world. Polyhydroxy acid is good for wrinkles on the skin. It's good for sagging skin. It's good to boost collagen. It's good for firming the skin, and it's good to keep the skin soft and supple. Before I continue, if you know anything about polyhydroxy acid, go ahead and comment. You're learning something new today. If you know nothing about all these amazing acids, we talk about alpha hydroxy acid, we talk about glycolic acid, we talk about linoleic acid, rinsolilic acid. All of these you can get from plants, and some of them is man-made. But here comes a new polyhydroxy acid, which is good for exfoliating the skin. Exfoliating the skin, meaning that it gets rid of the dead skin cells. It is an acid that does not penetrate the skin. It works more on the outside of the skin. You're going to find polyhydroxy acid in some of your favorite skincare products for wrinkly skin, for getting rid of dead skin. You're going to see it in facial scrub. You're also going to see it in facial cleanser, just like the alpha hydroxy acid. But the difference is that it is more gentler, and this makes it good for most skin types. So therefore, more people are turning to the polyhydroxy acid over the alpha hydroxy acid. If you know anything about polyhydroxy acid, go ahead and comment. It works by getting into the pores and cleaning it out. And guess what? It is good because it paved the way when you use the poly, and that's why I told you it's going to be found mostly in facial scrub and cleanser, because when you use it on your skin, it allows your skincare products to work better on the skin. Get rid of the dead skin cell. Get rid of the sebum, excess sebum on the skin. Also, get rid of the fine lines and wrinkles while at it. Most skin type will benefit from the polyhydroxy acid. And this is not getting too scientific, because you already know about the alpha hydroxy acid is out there. You find it in most of your skincare products, but this one is very gentle, pretty new to the skincare world, and it is out there trending. Anyone know anything about polyhydroxy acid? Go ahead and comment. And if you know nothing about polyhydroxy acid, what I want you to do when the show is over, put it in Google and read as much as you can on polyhydroxy acid, because you're going to see it everywhere. What you need to know, it is very similar to alpha hydroxy acid. However, if you want to use alpha hydroxy acid on your skin, turn to the polyhydroxy acid, especially if you have sensitive skin. If you're not sure, go with the polyhydroxy acid. Read the label, guys. Read the label. It is now trending because of the mildness, but also because it's very, very effective. Do the very same thing as the alpha hydroxy acid, but more gentler and easier to use on the skin. Very good for sensitive skin, smooth skin texture without irritating the skin. That is what it is. And when it comes onto the skincare world, people are looking for products to use on their skin that is not going to irritate their skin. So once, and technology is advancing so much that some of these old remedies, all ingredients that we have, they're making it better, or they're finding better alternative so that most people will benefit. And that is how the polyhydroxy acid comes in. And with that said, we're going to move on to another ingredient that is pretty new to the skincare world. However, it is trending, guys. It is trending, and I told you guys, whatever I bring on this channel is something that, you know, you're going to go out there with this one that I'm going to talk about next, and you're going to be like, oh, you talk about that already. We know about that already. And this is the Bakuchiol oil, trending, one of the top ingredients for skincare 2021. When were we talking about this on our channel? Well over a year. As a matter of fact, it's probably about a year and a half I introduced the Bakuchiol oil to you guys. And I said to you, listen up. This is going to come up, and you're going to start to notice that it's everywhere. I did say to you, and guess what made the list for 2021? The Bakuchiol oil. It is now known as the new retinol alternative because it does the same thing as retinol, okay? Retinol, it does the same thing as retinol, but it is gentler. This is, I'm telling you, this is what they are seeking in the skincare world. Ingredients that is not going to irritate the skin. If you know anything about retinol, you know that it can irritate the skin. And you cannot just go ahead and start to use retinol every day on the skin. You got to slowly, gradually work it on the skin. A pea side today, you skip a night, tomorrow, and so on till your skin get accustomed to it. With the Bakuchiol oil, nothing like that. It can work on the skin, directly on the skin right away. Does not irritate the skin. Good for most skin type. Softer, smoother, giving you the same result as retinol. Now, someone was asking, what do you think about retinol? Well, you know, we talk about it so much on the channel, but we're going to talk about it a little bit. Now, what is this retinol all about? Retinol is really vitamin A. What does vitamin A does to the skin? Vitamin A is the one vitamin that boosts the collagen, reduce wrinkles and fine lines. It's good for older skin, you know, mature skin. It's good to plump that skin up, give that firmness to the skin, and it also makes you get a younger appearance to the skin. Now, vitamin A is, okay, here goes. For all of my old subscribers, my regular subscribers, you know you hear this all the time, but I got to share it with the new people. You have retinol A and retinol, which is vitamin A. Retinol A is strong. You got to get that from the doctor. Retinol is what you can get over the counter. It's the weaker version of vitamin A. When you start using retinol on your skin, as I just mentioned, you cannot just go dive deep. You got to go slowly, 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 because it will irritate the skin. So what happened is that they found this new alternative, which is the Bakuchiol, which does not irritate the skin and actually work better than the retinol in itself. So now you're going to start to see it everywhere. And I told you this over a year ago. I mentioned that this is going to happen. And now here it is, 2021, taking the world by storm. Watch what is going to happen 2022. 2022, you're going to see this everywhere. So be mindful of that. Start to use it for yourself. Test run it for yourself. Get the natural one. Use it directly or mix it with some avocado oil, and you're getting the best of the best of the best of the best without the heavy price tag. Try to get it in a skincare product right now, and you probably can't pay for it. You know what I mean. You know, some people can, but you understand what I'm saying. Say you hear it first. You hear it here first. And I actually share several videos showing you how to use it. I don't have it right here with me, but I share it several times on the channel. So the Bakuchiol, and it's from the plant, okay? I cannot pronounce the word so well. I always mess it up. Sordia coralifolia. That is the name that you're going to see out there. P-S-O-R-A-L-E-A C-O-R-Y-L-I-F-O-L-I-A. That's the name. Really potent antioxidant. That is why it is amazing for the skin. Does not irritate the skin. It prevents wrinkles, elasticity. Really, really good. I like to mix it. I mix it with the avocado oil. If you have been using the Bakuchiol oil, I know some of you have been using it because you learn about it on this channel. Let me hear from you. Marcia Robinson, you certainly do a good job. What would we do without you? Thank you so much for that. Miss J, good afternoon all. Happy Sunday. Happy Sunday to you. And ingredients, okay, I did answer that question. So if you're just joining, what did you miss? Okay, we still have a few more to go. What did you miss? You miss a squalane oil. Where's my list? I can't manage list. You miss squalane oil, aloe vera oil, mushroom, vitamin C, grapeseed, and now Bakuchiol, and also the polyhydroxy acid. We have 2 more to go. Now, this is one show that you rewind if you're just joining, okay? This is one show. If you're just joining, that you rewind, because you really miss a lot, and there's a lot to learn today on this show. I also noticed that some of my subscribers, every year this happens, because we roll back, we spring forward. Some people probably are just joining because they're joining for the 4:30 their time. I'm so sorry. It happens every year. My time is right now 5:30, and some of you, let's say like Jamaica and so on, they're gonna join 4:30, which is my 5:30. So they're gonna miss most of the show today. I know that, but I cannot forward the show 1 hour because of this. I gotta work with my time. However, within a week or 2, you know, everyone will remember that. Depending on where you live, you gotta set it for 3:30. Okay, so sorry for that, but rewind the show today because, you know, there's a lot to learn. Veronica, good evening. Glad to be back. Always looking good. Thank you. Joy Williams. Retinol is the weaker version, vitamin A. Retinol A, which is only doctor prescribed. Thank you for that. All right, so let's move on to the next oil. Now, this one also is not going to be a surprise. It's not surprising to me that it make the list, and I think it will always be on the list, to be honest. This is now a essential oil. Yes, essential oil did make the list for trending. And when we talk about trending, if you don't understand what we mean when we say it's a trending, it means that your mama, your papa, your great granddaddy, people from, you know, all over the world is using this, and this is what they're buying. Okay, that is what trending means. This is what people are buying. This is what everyone is gravitating towards. So when I talk about 9 trending ingredients or product for the skincare world, is the top of what everyone right across the board is using. Tea tree oil made the list. Who knew? Tea tree oil made the list. And you know, if you watch my channel a lot, This is one ingredient that I always talk about. As a matter of fact, I like the tea tree oil so much that I always suggest that if you have any form of irritation on the skin, acne prone skin, whatever I made, whatever mask, whatever serum, whatever facial scrub that I make, and you have any little issue on the skin, you drop a drop of tea tree oil, a drop or two of tea tree oil in it. And that is why you should at least have, regardless of who you are, if you can get your hands on a bottle of tea tree oil, it is amazing for the skin, antibacterial, good for the little bump that come up all the time. It keeps the skin looking good, and you can mix it with almost anything since it is an essential oil. And I'm going to tell you something else that I personally use the tea tree oil for, which some of you might not even be aware of. Now, this might sound a little gross because we're talking about skincare, but what you might not know, that tea tree oil is also good to use like in your bathroom because it keeps I'm using the word fragrant, but you know it's not fragrant I'm talking about, right? When you go in the bathroom and you make that number two, you know, it normally come up like, you know, the scent, hop. If you use tea tree oil, 2 drops of tea tree oil in the toilet, sorry guys, yes, the smell stay down. It don't come up, okay? They have this thing that you could spritz to make it smell nice. The tea tree oil keep all that smell down. So the tea tree oil is not only good for your skin, but it also helps to keep that kind of bad fragrance down. So if you know about that, you know, comment. Really good. It's good for scars. It's good for eczema. It's good for psoriasis. It's good for all of those things, and you can mix it in anything. Okay, it's an essential oil that you can mix with anything to get the result. So if you're trying to use my remedies, let's say I make a facial oil blend for anti-aging purposes, and you have pimples on the face, you just drop a drop of tea tree oil in it. Take it to the next level. You have acne prone skin, you want to use a facial mask I made, you're not sure about it, drop a drop of tea tree oil in it. That is and just as how I mentioned about the bathroom, a lot of people are using it in their bath water, in the shower. It's just everywhere, okay? It's everywhere for a lot of, you know, almost everything to do with skincare, shower, bathroom, blah. That's why it makes the list very, very trending out there. And it makes the top 21 of ingredient for skincare for 2021. Okay? All right. So, Taryn, I've been using the tea tree oil in my moisturizer and I love it. See what I mean? That is why it makes the list. Tea tree oil also is good for hair and scalp. Itchy scalp. I don't even remember all these things, right? Itchy scalp. It's good for that. Dandruff. Okay? Dry scalp. Just use up that tea tree oil. All right. Any question? John, good bless you. What is sea moss? Sea moss is actually you know, algae from the ocean, which is rich in protein. As a matter of fact, it's a good vegan alternative because it's not, it's sea moss from the sea, and they're dried, and you can use it to make drinks for energy, for boosting production, collagen and all of that. I do have a few videos using the sea moss for skin tightening. It works on my skin, to be honest. It really leaves my skin feeling tight and right. But guess what? I can't deal with the smell of it, so I don't use it much. So if you can deal with that fish smell, the sea moss is amazing for skin tightening. Check out the video I make. I think I made either 1 or 2, but no more because I just can't deal with the scent, even though it's really good for the skin. Crispy, great lady, love your video. Do much information and energy. Thank you, my blessing, and thank you for joining. All right, so we are moving on to another ingredient. So we did the squalane, we did aloe vera, we did mushroom, we did vitamin C, we did grapeseed, bakuchiol, tea tree, polysaccharide, and now the final ingredient, the final product that is trending, and I think this is not going to go anywhere. It has been around forever and it's still good, and it is retinol. Now, the reason why retinol is not going anywhere because it has always been out there. I really feel like after a while the Bakuchiol is going to be, above, but it's still there and it is still trending. And I just explained earlier about retinol because you know, people is going to ask. That's what people know about. But if you're new to retinol and you want to know a little bit more about retinol, I'm going to share it with you. Retinol is vitamin A, okay? Most time you hear the word retinol, it is geared toward mature skin. You're going to also hear to use it at night because, you know, when you're exposed to the sun and all of that, it's irritating. You're also going to hear that you got to be mindful of how often you use it on the skin. So you got to gradually use it, not every day, every night. And that's why the Bakuchiol is taking over, because the Bakuchiol you can use every day. But retinol didn't make the list. Now, as I mentioned earlier, there's two types. First of all, retinol, NAL, retinol. Okay, it's confusing. It's a lot of words that sound alike. Retinol, okay? Retinol is the vitamin A. However, retinol, which ends with NAL, is broken down into two. Retinol, you're going to get retina A and you're going to get retinol, NOL, okay? I got to say it like that because, as I said, it's confusing. So whenever you hear the word retinol, oh, and here comes the fire truck. I live pretty close to a firehouse, and this is New York City, so this is what goes on. There is the fire truck. Anyway, okay, so back to retinol now. Listen carefully for my newbies, okay? And if you're old bees and you didn't understand when I explained retinol, here it is again today in ABC form. When you out there, you're going to see three words. You're going to see retinol, NAL. You're going to see retinol, NOL. That's the ending, okay? And you're going to see retina A. Now, retinol, NAL, is broken down into two, retina A and retinol, NOL. Retina A is very, very strong vitamin A, okay? Very, very strong vitamin A that does not sell over the counter. You got to get that from your doctor, okay? You know, dermatologist, blah, 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 blah. Because you got to get a guide on how to use it on your skin. Now, they came up with a weak version of it, which is retinol, NOL. And that is the one you see everywhere. Most beauty product for anti-aging is going to have that one. That's the weak one. You can get that over the counter. They're all vitamin A. Now, what's so about this vitamin A? Vitamin A is an antioxidant that will boost collagen. It will reduce fine lines and wrinkles, get rid of the deep parentheses, get rid of the sagging skin. It's help with the elasticity in the skin, which is basically the collagen. When you age, your skin loses the collagen. Collagen simply means it's losing the thing that gives it the firmness. It's a form of a protein. I don't want to confuse anybody. That happened, start to slow down. By the time you hit 30 going on, everything starts to fall apart, collagen, and that's when you start to see fine lines and wrinkles and all of that. Now, that is what the vitamin A does. It helps to fix things back, prevent it, and also help to control it. So you can use it before and you can use it after. One is you're trying to prevent and one is you're trying to get rid of, okay? So the vitamin A retinol is what most of us, you know, have access to. You use it on your skin, most preferably at night. And just, even though it's the weaker version, you still have to be mindful of how you use it, so you slowly work yourself into it. Someone asked me if they could buy the vitamin A capsule and use directly on their skin for retinol. That is what I personally do, but I like to mix it, and I mix it with a carrier oil because of the very strength of it. Nowadays, I kind of put it to the back burner and be using the Bakuchiol oil, which works the same or even better than the retinol. But as I said, it's going to be on the trending because most people are already accustomed to the retinol and pretty new to the Bakuchiol. So there you have it, 9 trending skincare ingredients for 2021. Let's run over the 9 really quick in case you just joined. We did the squalane oil. With the squalane oil, we explained all about how it is made, where it is from. Squalane oil now is mostly made from grapeseed oil or rice bran. Back then, it was from shark liver. Good for a lot of things on the skin. We have aloe vera gel, and aloe vera gel has been around forever. Good for frostbite, sunburn, clear pigmentation on the skin. It's good for smoothing wrinkles, rich in vitamin C. We also talk about the mushroom enzyme, which is an antioxidant base for young, making your skin look younger and fresher, but it is also good for eczema, psoriasis, and itchy skin, dry skin, and all of that. And then we talk about the very old grapeseed oil. Grapeseed oil, which is the light oil. Just think about mixing your Bakuchiol oil also with some grapeseed oil. Now, grapeseed oil is from the seed of the grape, and it's a light oil, making it good for most skin type. We talk about the Bakuchiol oil, which is a new retinol alternative that is better in the fact that it doesn't irritate the skin. And then we talk about the polysaccharide acid, which works just like the alpha hydroxy acid, and just like the Bakuchiol oil, which is more gentler, that is the polysaccharide oil, which is much more gentler than the alpha hydroxy acid. And that is why more people are now turning to the polysaccharide, even if they have sensitive skin. And we talk about the tea tree oil, which is good right across antibacterial properties, eczema, psoriasis. Mix it in almost every, all your DIY. And then we talk about the good old retinol, which is just trying to hang on right here for dear life, just hanging on, but it still made the list. So there you have it. If you have any question, go ahead and ask, and please do not just watch the show today. Whatever ingredient that you're not familiar with, go ahead and do your research so you can learn. So one promise is that I'm going to make something for you with mushroom, okay? I'm going to make something for you with mushroom, and if I don't, please remind me, because I don't. That's the only thing in all of the ingredient list that we shared. The only two ingredients that we don't use on this channel is the polysaccharide acid, which we will very soon, and the mushroom. All the other ingredients that make the list for 2021, we use on this channel all the time. And that is why this is where you need to come. If you're looking for DIY, with the best of the best ingredients that all of the skincare world people are using, whether their packet is like a lot. As a matter of fact, I'm just saying this to you, like just a little tip to let you know that some of these ingredients, you got to be billing it out to get it, and you get it on this channel for, basically, you know what I'm saying. Okay, so squalane, aloe vera, mushroom, vitamin C, grapeseed oil, bakuchiol, tea tree, polysaccharide, and retinol. I'm going to take some questions, and then I'm going to close the show out. Why am I running today? I'm running today because the honest truth is, it's one of the best days here in New York City. The sun is bright. People are outside jogging. Seem like some people even want to be going like, stripping down. It's very, very nice, and I want to go take a little ride out, like go in the car, play a little music, and say, whoa, the sun is shining. I just want to enjoy that a little bit before it goes away. It's almost 6 o'clock, so it soon go. So I'm going to run out and do that. So I have a few questions, and then I'm out of here. However, tomorrow I'm going to have a show in the daytime, which is going to come on run about 12 noon. Daytime with Khichibeauty or something like that. I'm going to be on tomorrow run about 12 noon. So if you can join, come on over and enjoy the show tomorrow. We have some announcement on that show also. So come over run about 12 noon tomorrow for a live. I posted a video this morning. If you miss it, go watch it and share it on your social media. When you watch, give it a thumbs up, and support the channel by watching the daily video. We post video every day on the channel, and sometimes you don't get the notification, so check the channel page and watch the video, watch the commercial, give us a thumbs up so we can bring you more of these amazing ingredients, more of these amazing tips, and whatever is going on, so you don't feel left out. You're getting vital information that you probably would have to pay for. All we ask you to do is just watch the video, watch the commercial, and give it a thumbs up so I can bring you more of this information. Okay, now question, and then we are out of here. Joel, thank you. Terry, thanks for sharing. And Tanya, thank you. What type of mushroom? And I mentioned there's several different types of mushroom that they use in the skincare products, different kinds for different situation. Calgary is one that is good for anti-aging purposes, but they use a wide variety. And I promise I'll come back another day with a list of different mushroom for the skin. Okay, I promise I will come back with it. Rose, what about sunflower seed and maracujan oil? Those are also good, but they just didn't make the list of trending. Okay, all right, so we only bring what is trending, what really is the top trending. Everybody's into it, using it. Okay, now I've been using the tea tree oil. Okay, that's it. So nobody's asking any question. So I think I'm gonna jump out of here. If you're just joining, give us a thumbs up. Take us up to 100 thumbs up. If you didn't thumbs it up as yet, that's how you show some love to the channel. That's how you support the channel. So don't watch and not thumbs up. Thumbs up the video. Show some support. Thank you so much for that. Join me tomorrow round about 12 noon for a live show. Set your alarm clock, look out for the notification. We're going to be on tomorrow live with some nice topic. Keisha, Keisha. Thank you so much for joining, Marine French. Have a great afternoon. Have a great Sunday evening. And I'll see you tomorrow. Inga K, how are you? Welcome. And Ines, question please, what do you recommend out of the serum for anti-aging? Out of the serum for anti-aging, the mushroom, anti-aging, vitamin C, anti-aging, squalane, anti-aging, most of all, Bakuchiol, anti-aging, okay? Bakuchiol, perfect anti-aging. Mix it with some grapeseed oil if you can, okay? All right, so Aloe and Retinol, still is good for anti-aging. Thank you all for watching. Thank you, Lucy, for moderating the show. Be good. And thank you, Lucy, for you know what. And I'll see you soon. Bye-bye. Have a great day. Bye-bye.